Hello, everybody. My name is Gorilla. You can call me Rilla, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I did end up skipping forward a little bit because, well, nothing special happened, nothing very creepy happened. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the video. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have sometimes. I know you have to. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's easier to write them down without thinking about you. Sayori? No. Rilla. I don't deserve this. Too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady, and all of a sudden, if you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room and make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Rilla. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Ha 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 ha. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. What am I, 5? I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. Sayori, tell me. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Yuri. My girl, my favorite. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair to me. It would be unfair to me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe that most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Dot dot dot. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. You're pretty fearsome, alright? Unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you think, or it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Oh. Beach. A marvel of millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, and under a clean blue sky an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundations till you give in. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yes, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I supposed to be I supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not as bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I agree. I think I agree is what I meant to say. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual cat phrase when addressing the club. She has a cat phrase? Cat phrase? Since when? My throat is froggy. Phrase. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Your something terrible, huh? I'm just gonna save. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone else's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Yeah, Natsuki. You don't talk about other people's business like that. Aw, she's actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. Excuse you, who said we were lovey-dovey? Where'd you get that impression, huh? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? And we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself? Hey Natsuki, can you do me a favor? Can you try to avoid doing chocolate, you know? Not a big fan of chocolate, just saying. Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all poetry pamphlets. Sierra will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in her focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Rilla. The one who is truly useless. Bro, why you gotta call yourself out like that? In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Bro, oh my god. I would be really appreciative of that. Ah, is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to my suggestion like that? Ah, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you should You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Rilla may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Yeah, Natsuki, you want to explain that? He may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you were trying to make an excuse for Rilla to. Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Rilla to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? There's a reason for that, actually. You creep me out. I don't like you. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Rilla, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Let's go with Sayori. I mean, it's if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer saying helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Nah, I just hate you specifically. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? All right. Let's go with my girl Yudi. She creeps me out. Monica over here creeps me out. Natsuki, I don't like you. I hate you. And Yudi, that's an obvious choice. Like, she's the best girl. I can't read. Me. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Yeah. Calm down, Natsuki. I made a choice. Respect it. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yudi and Rilla then? Yudi. Yeah, I am having a seizure every time I read this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assessment will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki will be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Yeah, why were you asking for my help then? Natsuki? You bit. Okay. Everyone tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel that way? Hold on. Oh, my dog! Do you feel the same way, Rilla? Me? Oh, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Relax, Natsuki. Why are you so mad? Jeez. I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri actually glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Rilla picked me. Because you're hot, and my type. Stupid. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Cupcakes are alright, I had better. There you go, really well in my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. Already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I also taken back by Yudi's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at any time like this. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Question mark. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe in you. Yeah. Why am I speaking in this tone of voice? hope to. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things, starts to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Um, I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that. Ooh, phone numbers. Yeah. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You did not exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll stop by your house on Sunday. Eh. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Noted. Mom, Dad, alright. Can you like can I have the weekend off, please? In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. Decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should. Oh my goodness. It's not like I should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you. And don't underestimate yourself, really. I think that we'll make a pretty productive team. Even if you've. Oh my goodness, I can't read. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? Tut tut tut. I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Lady. You know what? You guys pretty much know this. There's no need to answer that question. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Is coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do it with Sayori. My pause. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do we feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything about Sayori since she left the club. Is she dead? Sayori, did you even like go up to her house and check? Like, bro, she might be dead. Monica, what'd you do? It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? No, it's not. You should probably go visit her. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. It took you until Sunday to visit her? Oh my gosh. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I'm saving. Nope. I'm saving this. I don't like this. Yes. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in the room. It's dark. How do you know this? It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom and I finally find Sayori. Oh my! That should have not scared me. Why did I get scared of that? Okay. Oh my gosh. Hi, Rilla. I sit down in her room. Story faces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. I'm loving the plushies. That calendar is off. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is a mess. Is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehehe. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly how come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you surprised to see Sayori today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori was Wait, how did she know that? Whoa. Okay. Alright. Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Why didn't I think of that? It's only natural for her to keep her informed about the festival preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? But Monica's freaky. You know, I don't know. Monica's kind of scary. Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sari stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when someone thinks something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sari smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Rilla. Eh? Oh my gosh, this burp is... It's not even a burp, it's like... something. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault? If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you shouldn't have been worried about me at all. What are we talking about? You wouldn't have come over here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. You are not the same Sayori I know. Are you Sayori? You are not Sayori. She's possessed. That ain't her. That's someone else. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Rilla. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Rilla? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Why did you think I'm late to school every day? Wow. Your character when I first met you did not give off that impression. That is... wow, okay. Because most days, I can't even find the reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Alright, don't think like that. For anybody who's watching this video, don't think like that. You're worth the time. You're worth everything, man. Don't let depression pull you down. It's like I had a friend that way. I had a friend that was like that one time. Eventually got over it, man, but it was a bad time for everyone. Please don't think you're worthless. You're perfect. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in carrying to waste by me having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. Now, don't think like that. Don't think like that ever. Depression's a very, very like what's the word? It's a horrible thing. Don't let it keep you down. Dot dot dot. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. She's probably like this because of what I said about Yuri when she asked me if I would go home with her. That's probably why she's like this. Now I feel bad. Oh, and that was a like zero hesitation. I clicked that button as soon as I read it. Man, I feel so bad. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is that you've never told me about this? It's almost like I've always been portrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Rilla. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste. You would have to waste caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's a bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes, but it always feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ha 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 ha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. I just realized she was suffering from depression and yet somehow made everybody else feel better. Now that's a good person right there. I hope you don't. Okay, this is a horror game, so I hope you don't die. Because right now you're actually beating Yuri. Because alright, Yuri was my favorite girl, but now that I know about this and the way you act, the way you like make everybody else happy, you're like really up there in the top. I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha 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 ha. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Rilla. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streak down Sayori's face. Where are your parents? Just realize, where are your parents? They're letting you live alone? Yeah. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by your heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. No, what? Why? Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Rilla, Sayori, I don't care if you really feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If it makes friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Rilla, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Rilla, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself a selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change, and I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better call me. I'll get mad if you don't. Dot dot dot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arm around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Rilla. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I'll let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, it's what I want. I promise. I, I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet you at my house. At the very least, do what you want to come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sari shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself sitting uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Your house is oddly similar to hers. Yuri. Ah. Whoa, what you wearing, little mama? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were, were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You should always have you should have always you should could text me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I got. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. Dude, your room is pretty clean, man. I'm gonna grab you to I'm gonna hire you to clean my room. Jeez, look at this. This place looks amazing. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Ooh, I'm out of space. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. Wait, what was in there? I wasn't paying attention. She puts both of her hands firmly in her laps, as if she was making sure she's keeping track of them. So, shall we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy, candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide any experience that will leave them wanting more. Doesn't this require money? That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, it's a good thing. Trust me. it's, it's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need for it to be so anxious. You can actually relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. What you gonna do with that cylinder-shaped object, huh? I'm shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in the black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. That's something What's that wooden thing though? Yeah, what is that wooden thing? Oh, this? It's a it's a it, it's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel its premiet, perm, perm, permeat through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. You had another plan in here, didn't you? What are you trying to do? Huh, Yudi? Like, I like you, but there's a limit. It's almost like magic. Yudi takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the button. Just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that for one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, helps you feel them flow through your body. Do these herbs? Because my mom is the same way. She has like these candles and herbs and all that. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that it'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It doesn't sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yudi smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Well, I need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? Let us sneeze again. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. May attract some to peek inside. I'm over here talking like Batman. That's really scary. That's really creative. Why did I say scary? I had no idea you'd be so good at this, beauty. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, so as you put it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wait, hold on. I think my cousin mentioned this. He giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just two of us? Why am I'm about to sneeze again, man. Just sneeze. Wait, no, I'm not. It's a phantom sneeze is what I call those. Or maybe it's excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Rilla. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting these ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Wait, we have bad handwriting? Oh my goodness. Yudi unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue, though that's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. She has a pocket knife? Well, embarrassed, Yudi looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yudi, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. Okay, I knew you was freaky, but like, there's different levels of freaky. Now, I like level 3. You a level 10. They're just so pretty. Oh, I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger. What is wrong with you? What the? Is she gonna kill me? Is she gonna end up killing me? Please don't kill me. What am I saying? Yeah, what are you saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I'm thinking more than weird. You's a freak, lady. And I don't like it. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Bro, how are you finding this funny? It's an interesting thing to get into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Okay, sure. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Cutie relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Cutie carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my books. Feels heavy and extremely solid. That's what she said. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of the sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Rilla, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Yeah, why is it so sharp? Okay, so it's a pocket knife, right? I don't personally own a pocket knife, but I don't really need to sharpen them, do they? Or like, she's sharpening these things, and I don't know why. All right, maybe I'm just overreacting. That's probably it. I'm just overreacting. Some people collect stuff. I know people collect guns and knives and stuff, but considering this is a horror game, I have the right to, feel this way. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp.
It could cut through skin like it's paper.
Ah, yeah, I felt that. Oh no. A small drop of blood tickles down the side of my finger. Cutie takes my hand and gives me the wound a closer look. Ah, will you suck it? She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Cutie puts my finger in her mouth and licks the... I love that. Why did I make that sound? I feel her tongue throw. Oh my goodness, what is this game? This is not a horror game anymore, bro. This is a, you know what? Startled, I instinctively pull out my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. No, she was getting a little too into it. I love it. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Wait, whoops. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. No, I enjoyed it, personally. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Really, these are... Okay, I don't know what kind of... I don't know... Okay, and realistically, no random woman... She's not a random woman, but you barely know her. No random woman's ever going to do that to you. That is an obvious hint that she wants you, man. Take this opportunity and get the job done. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover this for the rest of the afternoon? All right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index. What the Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If it's not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil. Huh. I guess it does work. You're so weird. You're so weird, Rilla. Yeah, I know. This is not me, guys. That's the in-game Rilla. That's not me. I promise. Yuri calls me weird. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Judy's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Yeah, I've seen these types of videos. Those are like really sharp knives. But she's sharpening that because no store-bought knife is that usually. It's not usually. They're not usually that. Let me. No store-bought knife is that usually that sharp. Meanwhile, I think to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out by the side by side. It looks better than I expected, and I will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thing. Good thinking coming up with this, Rudy. Aw, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you really going to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. And oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of their tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. The banner and grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Ooh, hiccup. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on your Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, but it's totally my fault. I'll grab a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Whoa! Hey! Hey! Here. I pat down Yuri's face neck with a towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little long. Okay. Feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Oh, hey. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. It's almost as she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is this aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yeah, I think it is. Would you bring drugs in my house? What is wrong with you? And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Sure you have. I don't call this lightheaded. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Oh, not yet. Needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our events. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out of her own front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Rilla. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa! A little close for comfort. I kind of, I kind of like that about you. Their music is gone. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori, eh? Oh, shit. Hi, Rilla. Sayori. Just now we weren't. Uh, it's okay, Rilla. I just stopped by to say hi. Um, well, it's nice to meet you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we all, but we all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's why, that's fine, right? Of course. Sari seems beams? Sari beams. Yeah, so, I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but imagining was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you made such good friends. Oh, come on. Please, no. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sari's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Rilla? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. This is making me feel sad. Sari don't say that. It's true, Rilla. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put it up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... What? What do you mean Monica is right? What? Monica? Monica was right about what? Dot dot dot. Sayori? What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden of your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. You just gonna skip over what you just said about Monica? No, no, no. I already had a bad feeling about Monica, but this... Monica is putting stuff in her head. Monica is evil, isn't she? Oh boy. It's, it's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Sari looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Rilla. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sari? I'm scared of that. That I might like you more than you like me. Sari, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's hand and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know you. I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, you always. Oh, you know what? Nah, I love you. I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. I love you. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as you continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Yuri's not gonna be happy, but as long as Sayori is happy, I'm fine. Yurila. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tight. I don't think I've ever seen myself. Sayori suddenly wraps her arms tightly around me. Rilla, is this really okay? Yeah. I told Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Rilla. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Dot dot dot. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Rilla. It's okay, Sari. It might take some time for things to get better anyway, again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there for every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sari and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Hehehe. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I don't want everything to be the same as it always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really, it's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever place suits you best. Hey, Rilla. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even I get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's what I want to trust you. You know what's best for me? Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to. Alright, man. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much. Oh, that didn't come out right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sarah's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I could be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will come to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sari meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important thing, the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. All right, so all right, guys. I'm gonna end the episode here. Wow. Okay, so Monica, um, is putting thoughts in her head, I think, and yeah, like basically threatening. I think she might be threatening. I'm not entirely sure, but it feels that way. She's telling Sayori these things, and Sayori believes them. Wow. Okay, Monica is evil. Okay, and my dude just for somehow just skipped over it. I'm not entirely sure why. Um, I guess he's an idiot. And then we had Yudi lick our fingers. I guess that's like the most. I guess Yudi licking her fingers is like the highlight of this episode. All right, guys, this has been a great episode. I'm Rilla, and Rilla is signing out. That was. Let me rephrase that. Rilla signing out. All right, bye, guys.